Well, Tom, don't be too proud of yourself because you're not the only one that watched the 2026 movie this past week. I watched the hit, renowned, everybody's talking about it, motion picture Do Not Enter. Yeah, that's right. I know you've heard about this one. I don't even have to ask. And it is based on the hit Pulitzer Prize winning novel from David Morrell, the guy that wrote First Blood and the Rambo novelizations. David Morrell. So you know it's going to be quality, right? Well, maybe not, because I did read the novel by David Morrell called Creepers. And fuck, I didn't like that book. But, I'm flipping. Hey, this movie's based on the novel Creepers, which I didn't like. Let me fucking watch it, because that's the kind of idiot I am. So there's this group, Tom, of urban explorers. You know what urban explorers are?
Dumb whites.
Yes, some dumb whites, but they got an Asian with them too. Dumb. Oh, and they got a black too. That's their photographer guy. That they go and explore, decrepit buildings or shit like that, or the tunnels under the city or whatever. But these guys, they're called the Creepers. That's what they call themselves, Tom. Oh, it's a good nod to the novel. They stream everything that they do because it's all about the clicks, Tom. It's all about the likes. We wouldn't know nothing about that shit because we don't get any of it. What do y'all think about that in the chat? Any of y'all can relate to that? Well, old Toxic Drip, thank you. So they got this one guy with them, Tom. And they've got some rules with it. So it's like, hey, we just explore. We do not touch. We do not disturb. We leave everything as is. And, they're exploring some subway tunnel and they find a Basquiat painting that he did on a wall before he was the, beloved artist for the artist world or whatever. And it's like, they're like, oh, yeah, take pictures. Take this guy. Nah, he fucking chisels out a part of it. No, fuck y'all. I'm going out with this. Well, then you're out of the band, dude. You're out of the band. They kick him out. They go back. Oh shit, 13 views. Oh fuck.
Boy, God.
What are we gonna do? What we gotta get these, and they tried. They tried putting AI, previews of their things. They use the AI banners. They've watched every video. Say, hey, how to get more views on. Here's what you got to do. Nothing's working for them, Tom. But there's this one hotel called maybe it's called the Paragon. I don't know. That man, a lot of urban explorers, Tom, have tried to check this place out, but they've all gone missing. The creepers are gonna check this place out, Tom. The night before, they're fixing to go into the place. This guy shows up. Hey, I'm with Vice Magazine. I'm here to follow you guys and whatever. What? Huh? What? Yeah, whatever. Come along. They break into some tunnels, get into the fucking place, and it's very, CGI lit and backgrounds and everything. And it's one of the girls, the Asian girl, she goes off by herself and she's doing like some videos by herself. So what the fuck's she doing? Is she like betraying these guys and doing her own videos? They never explain that later on. It's like, hey, what's up, bitch? They go through there. They're exploring this place because this hotel, it was like a place that Meyer Lansky, the gangster, used to hang out, and they say there's still a lot of his gangster money there. And they're looking around, and we see, hey, there's something else in there. Something else. And we're just seeing glimpses of it, Tom. And, well, shit, things start to go south. And then that guy that they kicked out of their group, out of the Creepers, he shows up, Tom, with his own crew. And it's like, hey, motherfuckers, we're going to find that money before you. And one of the guys is just crazy. He just grabs a dude and throws him over a balcony. And it's like, whoa, shit. And like, he went like, fuck it. You know, I'm going to kill all you motherfuckers if y'all don't find us that money. Then I'm probably going to kill y'all anyway. I'm probably going to rape this bitch too. You know, showing his villainy, Tom. Showing his villainy. If that wasn't enough, fuck.
Why would it be?
Right. The guy that owned the hotel was into demonology, Tom. And he had a Necronomicon, you know? Not a Stellanomicon, which we'll get to later. He had a Necronomicon. And he summoned a demon. And this demon is still in the hotel. What's the demon doing in the hotel? He's waiting for a bride. Maybe that Asian girl that went off on her own could be the bride of the demon of the Paragon. As shitty as this sounds, I had a good time watching it. Once I got past the whole fucking shit with them being social media stuffs, because it is like filmed in that like modern day, like, hey, we're here at the blah blah blah, and it's like, let's introduce this guy, that bullshit. Once the other explorer guys come in that are just total pricks, the movie changes, and it's like, fuck yeah, this is all right, this guy's mean as fuck, and it's like, well, shit, this demon looks pretty creepy. It's just a pale white dude, tall as fuck, but I liked it. It worked all right. Like, I turned my brain off. I ignored, like, well, why is this place so brightly lit? If it's an abandoned, hey, whatever. Wait a minute. This guy's got, this demon has a big surveillance system in place? Like, okay, he's a demon. He probably figures shit out pretty easily, This is a movie with nothing but flaws, and I dig it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's not going to make a list, but it's something like if I'm just sitting around, can't sleep, let me put on fucking Do Not Enter. Why not? Yeah.
Do you remember the key differences from the book?
In the book, there was a serial killer in the building. That was like the main thing. It wasn't a demon, and I think that's what made it better. It was a demon instead of this fucking serial killer living in there for a long time. He had been abused. He was like sexually abused and shit like that. And it's like, well, am I supposed to feel sorry for this serial killer now, or what the fuck? Well, what are you trying to tell me, David Morrell? Like, how am I supposed to feel? And I don't like any of these characters. And I didn't like any of the explorer people either. There's one guy that's like, hey, I'm here because I'm looking for my wife. She was one of the explorers that disappeared. You waited this long? Like the cops didn't fucking go in there at some point. It's like, hey, this is where she was last. Like, it makes zero sense. No fucking sense. But like I said, this is a brainless movie, and I'm okay with that sometimes.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time.